Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mia. As you can tell by the title, I am playing around with some new Melt Cosmetics shades. I'm so excited. I have to say though, it's been a hot minute since I've recorded a video. It's also been a hot minute since I've worn makeup. So if I screw up naming any of these products, just know it's been a while. I don't wear makeup as nearly as much as I used to. But as you can tell, right now I'm just priming my eyes with my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Original, and then from there I'm filling in my brows with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Dark Brown. Alright, so now that my brows are done, I'm going to take my new Melt She's in Parties palette. I already have the stack of this. They have the original stack. It's 4 shades, and this one is actually 8, so there's 4 new shades with the palette. And I took the shade Last Caress, which is also in the original stack. It's like this really light, muted purple, and I'm just using that as my transition. I gotta say, out of all the stacks and palettes that I own from Melt, She's in Parties has to be my favorite that they've ever come out with. I don't know, I personally think that those colors look really, really, really good on brown eyes especially. There's just something about like brown and purple or brown and mauve. I just think they go really well together. For my lid shade, I took one of the newer shades in the palette. It is called Strange Love. It's this really light, glittery lavender shade, and I'm just patting that all over my lid. Melt shades are always really, really pigmented. A little definitely goes a long way, but I did make sure to pat this on a whole lot because I knew that I was going to eventually deepen it up a little bit, and I just wanted this lid shade to just really pop. After that, I went back and took the brush I used for Last Caress. This has no pigment on it. I just wanted to blend everything out so that the colors weren't so harsh against each other. For my outer corner, I decided to take the deep matte purple shade called Mean Streak and just place that on the outer corner of my eyes. This shade is also one of the 4 that's in the original stack as well. It is not a new shade in She's in Parties. I decided to use my Lily lashes in the style Miami for this look, but before that I'm applying mascara. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara in the shade Blackest Black. So in the clips that follow, you're just gonna see how much I struggled applying my false lashes. Oh my gosh, this was just embarrassing. I told you it had been a hot minute since I wore makeup, so now that the lashes are secure, I am priming my skin with my Milk Hydrating Primer, and then I'm going to go ahead and take my Fenty Beauty powder in the shade Banana and just place that all over the areas of my face that get really oily so that they can stay more matte throughout the day. And then for my foundation, I decided to use my Too Faced foundation. I am in the shade Hazelnut, and I'm just going to go ahead and use that all over my skin with a beauty blender. Wait, no, it is not a beauty blender, it is a Real Technique sponge. There, caught myself. For my concealer, I'm also using my Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Deep Tan. This isn't even Deep Tan, by the way. I don't even know who gave it that title. This is more like Cinnamon Latte. From there, I'm going to blend out my concealer using my Real Technique sponge. So now that my concealer has been applied, I'm just going to go ahead and set it with that same powder I used originally, my Fenty Beauty powder in the shade Banana, and I'm just taking that on a flat foundation brush. For my powder foundation, I used my Bare Minerals Bare Pro foundation in the shade Hazelnut. They discontinued this shade. I'm gonna have to find a new one. I am so upset. That's all I'm gonna say. So for my contour, I'm using my Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Truffle on an e.l.f. small stipple brush. I'm playing with a new bronzer today. This is my Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. They finally had a shade that was dark enough for someone with my skin tone to use. I love it. It's so smooth. I hate the scent of it though, simply because it's coconut, and I hate coconut, but other than that, this is really nice. For my cheeks, I'm going in with a new blush. This is by e.l.f. It's called Always Spicy. I'm not gonna lie, I think I was a bit heavy-handed with this blush, but blush is the first thing to go, so I wasn't too worried about it. To highlight my cheeks and my nose, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills and Amrezy highlighter. To finish up my eyes, I'm going in with the shade Lost Control from the Melt She's in Parties palette, and I'm just taking that and smudging it just along my lower lash line. And then to finish up my inner corner, I just took the shade Total Immortal and just placed that in my inner corner. I would usually use a shimmer shade, but this soft purple matte spoke to me more, so I wanted to play with that. And then I finished up my eyes off camera with my Marc Jacobs liner in the shade Blacker and the Maybelline mascara. And then for my lips, this is basically the liquid lipstick version of Raw Chocolate lipstick from Maybelline. This is in the shade Shroom, and it's actually by Lime Crime Cosmetics. I really liked it. It set really, really well on my lips. From there, I set my face with my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, and that is the look. Bye guys, I'll see you in the next video.